how well have Danish players performed in this year's Premier League? At the start of this year's Premier League, I created a fantasy football team with as many Danish players as possible. So as we head into the first international break, how well have the Danish Dynamite performed? In short, they've been rubbish. Globally, my Danish team rank in the bottom 13%. And my weekly ranking has decreased with every passing game. Now, there are several reasons why the Danish Dynamite have failed to bang, with the biggest issue being lack of game time. Though there was a lot of speculation about his future, I was relying on Rasmus Højlund to be the star of my team. He hasn't played a single game for United this season. Whether this makes United better or worse, I can't say, but it's definitely made my team worse. But I've also missed my second star player in Christian Nørgaard. He's been too injured to play in Arsenal's first 3 games, and is only expected to return to the first team after the international break. Wish someone had cut me a break. I've also been a bit unlucky with the teams represented in my squad. I was really pleased to see Mads Hermansen as the number 1 for West Ham, until they shipped 8 goals in their first 2 games. Don't you just miss Kasper Schmeichel? Because I do. But there have been some good highlights too. Matt O'Reilly scored a brilliant penalty against Fulham. William Osula also scored a goal for Newcastle against Liverpool. I imagine that was a great fuck you to Isak for both Danes and Geordies alike. And finally, it looks like Mads Hermansen is finding some form, registering a clean sheet against Nottingham Forest. Good for him and good for me. Sadly though, Danish Dynamite cannot continue in its current form. 4 Danish players have left the Premier League in the latest transfer window, meaning that I can no longer field a fully Danish team. A massive blow to national pride, I'm sure. It's time to turn to the other Scandinavian countries to get my team running. Ideally, I'd like to sign Haaland or Isak up top. If I drop Obi, I can have both of them, and that's probably worth it. In midfield, Martin Ødegaard would be a good replacement for Matt O'Reilly, but having 2 gunners in midfield might not be a good idea. Bringing Kulusevski in from Tottenham might prove to be a more prudent decision. I'm just not ready to ditch Ødegaard. Not now, not ever. My defence is already mainly non-Danish, but if I swap out Patrick Dorgu, I can remove the Man United taint from my team, and that's something worth doing. But what do you think? Should I struggle on defiantly Danish, or aim for a fully Scandinavian success? You can let me know in the comments below.